Welcome to another edition of IMO Sports with Pedro Justice. Did you see the fight last night? Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G. Everything's on the line. HBO's biggest fight at the end of the year. The first big fight, Andre Ward, Kovalev. Now this is to really close out the year. And what happens? Controversy. But this is no referee or where it's like, is it really a controversy? This is everybody's unanimous in saying the score of the judge Byrd, 118 to 110, was outrageous, ridiculous, and a shame and a black eye on boxing. Basically, she already filled out her card before the fight even started, and she didn't care what happened. Canelo already had one judge in his pocket. It's hard to argue that because of the fact that how could you not see that Triple G was pressing the action the whole fight? Sure, the first 3 rounds were, I gave 1 round to him and then the other 2 to Canelo. But those rounds is where it was the beginning. They're filling each other out. Canelo's establishing himself. Triple G's trying to come forward, but Canelo was neutralizing that pretty much. Those first 3 rounds, 2 of them at least. But to think that Triple G only won 2 rounds and Canelo won 10 rounds out of 12 is utterly ridiculous. It was a great fight because Triple G made it a great fight by eating punches and still coming forward like a robot. All night I was saying, Triple G's a robot. Triple G's a robot. You can hit me, but I'm going to keep coming. And so I think that threw Alvarez off. Another thing that surprises me about Canelo Alvarez is that his conditioning can't be great because you're 27 years old and you're more tired than Golovkin, who's 35. How can that be possible? It may be because of the punches that Triple G is hitting him with are very powerful, but Triple G wasn't even going to the body. He wasn't even going to the body. And Alvarez was doing good when he was going to the body. He was just afraid to leave his face open, and so he didn't commit to the body like he should. If Alvarez was in better shape or had a better commitment to physical fitness in that aspect, and he was able to really outbox Triple G, he would have won an easy decision that way because Triple G wouldn't have been hurt by his punches, but he would have just lost on the scorecards. But instead, Triple G became a good boxer in that he used his jab to neutralize Canelo in anything he was doing. So Canelo was getting off some combinations, but Triple G was neutralizing all the movement with the jab. And so you can't disrespect the jab. You can't disrespect the guy who's has effective aggression. Even though he threw more, he still landed more, and connect percentage was more based on CompuBox. But without CompuBox, you can see that Canelo Alvarez landed less punches and Triple G was pressing the action and he was the aggressor. And I had it 116, 112 Triple G or 115, 113 Triple G. But anything other than that, if you had it a draw, it's not the end of the world. But to have it 118 to 110, there needs to be something done because this is not the first time in the last 2 years that she's even had a bad decision. She's done it in UFC and boxing. So let me know if you agree with the fact that Byrd was in someone's pocket or she's just a very, very bad judge that didn't have one bad night, like Bennett said from the Nevada Athletic Commission, but she's had several bad nights. And I think she no longer needs to officiate as a judge for top level championship fights. I think this is the last straw. She should at least be suspended. Let me know what you think. Until next time, it's Pedro Justice.